Welcome to Roundtable Talk with Art Escobar. Roundtable Talk. There's nobody here except you and me. All right, well, I'm gonna give you some tips and some tricks. Ain't nothing but. All right, first thing to do is find out who they are. Are they recommended? If they're not recommended and you found them on the website, then here's what you wanna do. You wanna call them up and find out if how soon can they meet with you. If they start throwing the ball around and saying, man, I'm really booked up for the next 3 months, but go ahead and leave your deposit, that's a red flag. If they choose to never ever want to meet with you and do everything online, then you want to cancel that. You want to move on to the next guy. Even though online their photos may be perfect, legit, I mean, they just look nice. And the reason why they may look nice is because they probably stole it from another photographer. Or through Google, you type in istockphoto.com and you can pull down any photo. You just pay your fee of $30 and you have some nice, great photos to put on your website so you can fool brides and grooms. Here's number 2. You want to make sure they look presentable, because if they don't look presentable and they just look like they rolled out of bed and just came to you looking like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, then that's one of the red flags, because first impressions are always the best. And number 2, sometimes they're okay. Third impression, before you know it, you're married and got no more impressions and you just don't care. You just start living life. I'm not saying that every time they look presentable, they're gonna be legit, because they're not, because everyone can put on a costume. Hey, you never know. I'm probably not even wearing pants under this. I'm not. You want to make sure that they look presentable, they're well-groomed, and if they're not, then most likely they're not going to take care of your video. They're not going to go looking presentable at your wedding. If they come to you and they sound like, "Come hither, we may talk about your wedding." That's all I got. Okay, I have no more accent. Once you're face to face with them, you want to ask them, "Can I talk to a few of your brides?" Because I want to see how well you actually perform with them and to see what kind of rating they give you. And if they want to direct you back to their website just for the reviews, then don't, because anybody can make up reviews. I could have made up my own reviews on the website and just, hey, one morning I just took a big old and decided to splat it on the website and say, hey, yeah, these are my brides. If my future bride wants to talk to my other past brides, I make it sound like I'm been married 5 times. If my future clients want to talk to my past clients, I'm open to that. Hey, pick a video. I'll let them know. I'll have them give you a call directly. You can meet up with them. Doesn't matter to me. You can exchange, you can Skype, it doesn't matter. I'll let you talk to them, because I want to be sure that in your head you are comforted by my work. Now, if that photographer or videographer says, "No, I'm sorry, you can't talk to any of my clients, that's private," just say bye-bye. That's it. And walk away. Because if they're not willing to make you happy by your request on what you're actually needing so you can feel safe and comfortable, don't waste your time with that. Just keep on moving. So here is the 3rd tip here. Now make sure they have a valid email address. For example, my email address, info@KissandTellWeddingCinema. Now, also understand this, not everyone who has a real valid email address is actually legit. First of all, you want to email them and make sure it's a working email. And if they reply back and you actually meet with them, you pass all those other steps that I explained to you earlier, then you want to go ahead and proceed with them. But here's the thing, if they have an email that says lusciousphotography@gmail.com or .net, .pro, don't matter. Or if they have an email at tamalesphotography@China 14 69140400.com. Then you kind of want to be careful, or they have bootylicious photography at ain't nothing but, oh. If they have an email address, a bogus one that just says banana email at largefat.com. I mean, that's something you just want to keep on moving. Just don't pursue it. So you want to do some research on Facebook. So you want to check their Facebook. Everyone usually has a Facebook. If they don't, why don't they? And I'm not against people who don't have Facebooks. But here's the thing: if you're in business, you want to promote every which way you can. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If they have a business and they're not willing to promote, they don't care to promote, they're like, oh, Facebook, yeah. Okay, so keep on moving. But if they do have a Facebook, you want to see how they interact with others, like how they interact with people, like this. So if they interact well with others, and clients are responding like, hey, you did an awesome job, and you click on that client, you make sure that they have a legit page, and their photos are consistent with other family members, and I mean the list goes on. You want to make sure that they just look right. The other clients that are leaving a review, if that client leaving a review only has a picture of a hot chick in a booty, or has nothing on, don't matter, or they just have a picture of a dog, then you want to keep on moving. I mean, it's not a real client. They're just making up things.